Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's my last video for the day. I ain't finna waste no time. It's your boy Fight Shit. We finna get into this video. This light skinned woman, apparently, I guess she was found, they found her dead, after getting on social media talking about how she's screaming about how she hate black men. Um, she sounded a lot hurt, I only seen like a minute of it, but anyways, we finna see what the hell going on.
Honestly, I'm pressure. Any girls who don't like me are not pressure. And if you can't bag me, it's because I have better pressure. Black men. Black men. Oh, wait, let me specify even more. Brown skin and dark skin men, because y'all pull a little bad light skin who y'all gonna make real pretty kids with, and then you treat her like shit. Are you serious? You could have had a little dirty, dark ass bitch for all that. Do all that. Like, have her. Like, let that be your thing. I'm so sick of black niggas pulling Knicks bitches and treating them like they didn't win the lottery. Like, bitch, are you serious? Are you serious? I could have been a white guy right now, but I'm with your black ass. Your little struggling black ass. Your little disenfranchised black ass. Your little where's my stimulus check black ass.
Wait.
Motherfucking chicken eating.
No, she didn't. No, she just say stimulus check black ass. No, the fuck she did not.
Motherfucking watermelon sucking, Kool-Aid drinking black ass. My barber is my king black ass. I didn't pay my child support black ass. I hope I don't get evicted on the 5th of the month black ass. I'm sick of man. I don't give a fuck. Hey yo, cancel me for real.
That girl, that woman.
I can't stand black men, and I want y'all to know that with my full heart, with my full chest, Niggas ain't it. Like, chill. Like, stay where the fuck you are. I see why society treats you like that. And Trump was on to something, but y'all black asses couldn't get it. So yeah, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done acting like I'm one of y'all, man. That shit. Y'all black asses can kiss my little pretty light-skinned mixed ass.
Karen Dunlap, a popular social media influencer, left home last fall on a trip to Ohio, but she never returned home. Investigators found her body in Cleveland a week and a half ago, but they have no clues on what happened to her.
It's horrible. I feel like somebody kicked a hole through my soul, and the biggest part of my heart is gone.
This is the story of Raina Dunlap, a bold and controversial social media influencer known as the Nude Queen.
She wanted to be bold, you know what I'm saying, and pop it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? She said all those things about her own people, quote unquote her own people, right? She's a mixed race girl. You know how they feel mentally. A lot of them not right in the head, you know what I'm saying? But that stems from their parents, though. It all starts from home. A child only knows what they're taught. You feel me? And unfortunately, she was grown, but she still had that same mentality from when she was a child. You feel me? That was implanted in her. She didn't just wake up one day and said that. Hell no. That ain't how that shit go, but this girl on some bullshit.
She was a woman chasing fame, determined to make her mark in the world of reality TV. But what started as a journey to audition for Baddies Midwest took a dark and tragic turn. 3 months after her trip to Cleveland, Raina was found dead in an abandoned home, her personal belongings missing, her body dressed in uncharacteristic oversized clothing. Authorities were quick to suggest an overdose, but her family refuses to believe it. Was Raina held against her will? Was she a victim of something far more sinister? Her mother and sister are still searching for answers, desperate to uncover the truth. What really happened to Raina Dunlap? Welcome to our channel. Welcome to Crime Corner. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Cleveland, Ohio, a city known for its rich history, sports culture, and industrial legacy. Located on the shores of Lake Erie, Cleveland has a mix of urban grit and cultural landmarks, including Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. However, like many major cities, it also has areas marked by economic struggle and abandoned properties, particularly on the east side, where Raina Dunlap's story took a tragic turn. Raina Dunlap was famously known online as the Nude Queen. She was a vibrant and ambitious 30-year-old woman from College Park, Maryland. Born to Karen Jones, Raina grew up in a tight-knit family alongside her sister, Kira. She thrived on attention, embracing both the positive and negative aspects of public scrutiny. Her mother described her as kind, loving, and generous to a fault, always eager to be surrounded by people. At the same time, Raina was no stranger to controversy. If she couldn't garner attention,
you gotta be careful with them. I was just about to say this shit. You gotta be careful with the women who want attention all the time, bro. They are the most dangerous. Any woman that seeks, anybody, period, man or female, who seeks attention all the time, stay away from them. That they really weird. I don't like them spirits.
In one way, she found another.
I don't give a single fuck. I am the baddest, and you motherfucker know it. I'm a little hoe with some big ass titties. Little anime bitch with some bad ass titties.
Yeah, so you already see how the way she was moving right there, like, man, that ain't how you move. I don't know, that shit just like, you know, what you selling? You selling something? Like, what is it? Like, what you trying to, you know? Mental. I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta, feel me? Get this right.
With some big lips and a pretty face and some pretty skin and a killer face. I think I said that. I really was freestyling, but y'all, I'm bad as shit. I can't. I think I'm a freak because I'm so fucking sexy.
Ambitious and driven, Raina was chasing fame with relentless determination. She longed for a breakthrough in the entertainment industry, particularly in reality television, which led her to pursue an audition for Baddies Midwest, a show on the Zeus network.
If you look, all these hoes got something fake going on about them. Fake hair, lashes, so, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. It's a whole circus clown. Like, you feel me? No disrespect to these women, but our black women don't even need half this shit they got on. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that some of these bitches will never feel pretty for real. They never be happy. You know what I'm saying? They just always got to mask that shit, put that 1,000 pounds of makeup on their face. You know, like, come on, like, the real women out here who not seeking attention, they wake up, wash their face, brush their teeth, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they smell good, put on some nice clean clothes. They go outside and they step with confidence because they confident. They don't need all that extra, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Zeus Network. With a growing presence on social media, boasting over 80,000 followers on X and 17,000 on Instagram, she had already made a name for herself as an online personality. Beyond her public persona, Raina was a daughter, a sister, and a woman with dreams far bigger than the life she had in Maryland. She was known for her bold personality, unfiltered opinions, and an energy that could fill a room.
I am not a trophy wife. I'm not what you flaunt around, okay? As soon as you have me on your arm, the attention is completely away from you. So you gotta be like an ASAP Rocky type guy and just be content with your level of spotlight because, baby, I am the star. I'm the star by myself. I'm the star with anyone that I date. I'm the star. And that's okay. That's okay.
she was really like, bro. I'm not saying she asked for anything because nobody deserved to be hurt, but why was she so braggadocious? Like, she just so like, I'm this and I'm that and you're not it. This is a very weird personality. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a female this conceited ever. It's crazy.
Her family described her as someone who was never afraid to speak her mind, yet deeply caring toward those she loved. She had a way of drawing people in, making an impact wherever she went. Her trip to Cleveland was supposed to be another step toward her aspirations, but it turned her life to tragedy. Raina Dunlap was found deceased in an abandoned house on Cleveland's east side, specifically on East 65th Street and Francis Avenue. Authorities discovered her body on January 21, 2025, nearly 3 months after she had traveled to the city to audition for the reality show Baddies Midwest on the Zeus network. When police found Raina's body, there were no immediate signs of trauma. However, her family found several troubling details surrounding the circumstances of her death. Her hair and nails were freshly done, but she was wearing oversized clothing that did not match her usual style. Even more disturbingly, her personal belongings, including her cell phone, identification, and other items, were missing.
New tonight, the family of a Prince George's County woman is desperate for answers. Karen Dunlap, a popular social media influencer, left home last fall on a trip to Ohio, but she never returned home. Investigators found her body in Cleveland a week and a half ago, but they have no clues on what happened to her. Our Alexis Wainwright talked to her mother and sister in an interview that you'll only see right here.
She wasn't even from Cleveland.
It's been almost a month now and still no clear answers why Karen Dunlap went to Cleveland, who she was with, and how she got there. But these flyers still going around in hopes of finding out that information.
It's horrible. I feel like somebody kicked a hole through my soul, and the biggest part of my heart is gone.
Karen Jones fights back tears as she talks about her daughter, 30-year-old Karen Dunlap.
All that chasing fame, this is like, unfortunately, this is a part of that life. I'm telling you, you're around strangers, you're around random spirits. You don't know who watching you. You don't know who, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep your world simple. Like, she was doing a lot. She was involved with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think she knew what she had. I don't think she knew what she had going on. She couldn't have. You feel me? She put herself in a world that, hey, it's a world of unknowns, unfortunately. Rest in peace, her.
Who also went by Raina.
She is my firstborn. You know, I loved her dearly, and it's just, the pain is unimaginable. The worst is just not knowing.
Her daughter, who lives in College Park, Maryland, was found dead with none of her belongings and in an abandoned building in Cleveland, Ohio, January 18th.
I can't really even function that well knowing that I don't know how my own big sister died.
Her family says they don't know why she was in Cleveland. They wonder if she may have gone to audition for Baddies Midwest, a reality show she was a fan of, but they don't know. The last time they spoke was in November.
With Raina, she was always in and out, you know, so it wasn't like we talked to her.
And that Baddies show, I seen that show before. It ain't about nothing. A whole show full of women arguing, toxic, petty, lame. Like, I guess women who are like that, you know, toxic, they like to watch that type of stuff, but I don't know, that shit is nothing interesting about that. There's nothing productive about that show at all.
For all the time, we just always expected she was going to be okay.
But she was still active on social media up until the new year and went silent on New Year's Day. So her family went to Cleveland in hopes of finding out more. But they didn't get any new information and are still waiting on the toxicology report from her autopsy to give them answers on what happened.
We know that she was shopping there. We went to some of the places that she shopped. We put up flyers. We talked to a few people who, at least two, that said that they did recognize her and they did see her in the area, that she looked perfectly fine, but just no answers as to what took her to Cleveland.
And as days go by, they're encouraging anyone with any bit of information to come forward.
If anyone saw her, if anyone talked to her while she was there, but also very important with her time here from late October, early November, until she was actually verified in Cleveland. If anybody saw her in College Park area.
If you have any information, you can call into the tip line. There's also a GoFundMe to help raise money for the family for funeral costs and to hire a private investigator.
Questions and answers surrounding the death of a social media influencer. Her body found in an abandoned home in Cleveland. The victim's family wondering why the 30-year-old from Baltimore was in Cleveland and what caused her death.
She loved being around people. She loved being the center of attention. She just wanted to be a positive or negative force in people's lives.
Influencer Rena Dunlap had tens of thousands of social media followers and knew how to get attention.
She also was very controversial, and I know
She said or negative. You heard that? That's crazy.
a lot of people say, oh, she said negative things.
Rena was chasing her lifelong dream of being famous, hoping to one day land a gig on the reality show Baddies Midwest. But her dreams tragically ended when she was found dead inside of an abandoned home on Francis Avenue in Cleveland. Her family puzzled, wondering why she was in Cleveland in the first place. Her mother, Karen Jones.
Why was she in Cleveland? We don't have any connection to Cleveland at all, and we didn't know why. We didn't even know she was out of the state of Maryland.
Her family traveled here saying the petite 30-year-old hair and nails were done when her body was found, but she was dressed in large, uncharacteristic clothing, and detectives told the family there was no obvious signs of trauma.
They suspected that it was overdose. I said my daughter's never used hard drugs in my life. Talk to anybody. I will stake my life that the toxicology is going to come back, that she did not have any hard drugs in her system.
The family now questions if Rena decided to travel to Cleveland for some reason on her own, or if something more sinister was involved. Her sister, Kira Dunlap, tells me they uncovered medical paperwork among her belongings.
She had gone to a rape crisis center at the end of November, on November 29th here in Cleveland.
What goes through your mind when you hear that?
That somebody was hurting her.
Our biggest...
Yeah, somebody was taking advantage of her. You know what I'm saying? She met the right dude who broke all that shit down, all that. I'm a tough girl, this, that, and the third. He wasn't caring about none of that. And he targeted her, you know what I'm saying? And she no longer here. Damn, bro.
His concern is that someone was holding her against her will, that that she had concerns and had posted that she was being sex trafficked.
Rena's mother and sister say they have now provided Cleveland detectives.
I know she was kind of like, she said a lot of nasty things and they weren't good, positive things, but I don't, you know, she didn't deserve that though. You feel me? She didn't deserve that. That was, that's, yeah. Mind you, her people way back in Maryland and she in Cleveland. Not a good look.
With tips they have received from the public after they posted on TikTok. They also say there is information on a Snapchat video where Rena appeared to be beaten and she said she was drugged. Her exact cause of death has not been determined.
Law enforcement officials initially suspected an overdose, but Rena's mother, Karen Jones, refuted these claims. My daughter has never used hard drugs, she told reporters. Talk to anybody. I will stake my life that the toxicology is going to come back, that she did not have any hard drugs in her system. The Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office has yet to confirm an official cause of death, and Rena's family is seeking a private autopsy if they can secure enough funding. Rena's mother and sister, Kira Dunlap, traveled to Cleveland on January 21, 2025. To meet with detectives and investigate her death. Kira, devastated by her sister's passing, took to TikTok to plead for information.
So this is a TikTok call to action, TikTok call to help, whatever.
This is crazy. This is how you know we living in the new times, because how the hell people getting on social media and asking for police investigations to be solved? You know what I'm saying? Like, that blows me, but they doing it. They figuring it out. It's TikTok detectives out here. They figuring this shit out. I don't know how. Salute to y'all though.
I really need you guys' help. I think something really bad happened to my sister. Her name is Rena. She has a big following on Twitter. She has about 87,000 followers on Twitter, under the NUDE Queen. And I'm just looking for anybody that has been in contact with her or that has heard from her in the past month. It's very, very important. Because something bad has happened to her, and we're trying to figure out what happened. If anybody knows anything, please message me and let me know. I'm really counting on you guys. I know that this app is gonna get deleted tomorrow, but please, if anybody has any information, can let me know, please. I would really appreciate it. Please just message me on here so we can find out. Thank you.
Something bad has happened to her, and we're trying to figure out what happened, she said in a tearful video. She also mentioned that their family had lost contact with Raina about a month before her death. While Cleveland police have not announced any suspects, the circumstances leading up to Raina's death have raised many questions. Notably, the family uncovered troubling medical paperwork indicating that Raina had visited a crisis center in Cleveland on November 29, 2024, suggesting she may have been assaulted. One of the most alarming aspects of the case is Raina's own online posts. Before her disappearance, she allegedly posted that she had been a victim of sex trafficking and even uploaded an image of herself appearing to be badly beaten. These posts, however, were either deleted or went unnoticed by her family until after her death. Her mother and sister now fear that someone was holding her against her will in the days leading up to her death. We don't have any connections to Cleveland at all, and we didn't even know she was out of the state of Maryland, Karen Jones said. This has led to theories that Raina may have been lured to Cleveland under false pretenses. Raina's family believes that she traveled to Cleveland with the goal of being cast on Baddies Midwest. Her sister Kira stated that she was actively following the cast and crew of the show, hoping to secure a role. She reportedly knew several people involved in the production and had previously met Natalie Nunn, one of the show's co-creators and stars. Despite this, the Zeus network has not made any public statements regarding Raina's death. As of now, Raina's case remains open, with no arrests or official cause of death determined. Her family has launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for her funeral expenses and to hire a private investigator. The Dunlap family is urging anyone with information about Raina's last days in Cleveland to come forward. The Cleveland Police Department.
All that playing and trolling, man. I just wish she had her, I don't know. Maybe her father could have saved her uncle. Somebody gave her guidance, like an older man. I don't know what. Or, older women, like somebody who's been in the games. But the way she was moving out here, and she's not the only one moving like that and carrying that mindset that, oh, I can't be touched and I'm just the cutest thing in the world. Like, man, all right. Man, it's some shit out here. And you gotta be on your P's and Q's. But yeah, man. I think that's the end of the video. I don't know, it might be some more. Hold on.
Department continues to investigate, but with no clear suspects and many unanswered questions, the case remains shrouded in mystery. What happened to Raina Dunlap should never have occurred. No one deserves to be found lifeless in an abandoned house, far from home, with unanswered questions surrounding their death. The fact that she visited a rape crisis center and allegedly posted about being in danger suggests that someone could have intervened sooner. Her story is a heartbreaking reminder.
Yeah, man, that's it for that video. Rest in peace to this influencer. I think her name was Raina. Yeah. Yeah, man, just any women that's probably come across this video or seen this story, y'all be on y'all P's and Q's and stay safe out here, bro. Every environment is not for you. Everybody is not for you. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't a professional workplace, a professional work setting, something legit. If it's anything involving your body or looks, stay away from that shit, especially out of town. Yeah, y'all stay safe out here, man. And pepper spray, and y'all better get in that gun range. Fight shit, man. Y'all like, subscribe. I'm gone.